Sorry, SNA fans. I'm back here with the second clip of the video, and I guess I've reached my limit at the 50-minute limit mark. But yeah, back here with the second clip of AEW Dynamite review on May 8th. With Swerve, as Swerve Strickland called out, with the part where Swerve called out Christian Cage, calling calling his patriarch family the what's that the icky term of the Adams family. That's what he called them. This is where we got Christian Cage come out there with the patriarchs, and then this is where and this is where he's like, "Yeah, Swerve, like it was kind of disgusting that we rip out one of your dreads, like, but Swerve, like that was by my design, like because I design it every single week. Like I'm going to take something like." And then this where Christian Cage was like, shut your damn mouth when I'm conducting my business. And then this where fans are like, shut the hell up. And then they're chanting that while clapping. Like, and this where Swerve still couldn't get enough of it, start dying with laughter. He's like, like man, like I never seen this many people hating an individual like him. And this is where we got Christian Cage was like, and he was like, at double or nothing, I will take something from you, Mr. Strickland. And that is that. And that is what it is. And that I always been wanting to get, like, ever since I've been here for the last 3 years. And that is the AEW World Championship. And then he's like, and you have this huge wave of momentum, Swerve. And that is. And that's what I did. I kind of made you lead up into the World Heavyweight Championship picture. But the difference is but the differences are like Swerve is it's gonna crash down and then at double or nothing it's gonna crash and right into my feet. I will be collecting that belt. And he was like, and Swerve, you're never in my league, like, let alone being in the main event league. And you should be going back into the lower mid-card division where you belong. And again, I am the patriarch of All Elite Wrestling. I am the face of TBS. Like, I am the face of TNT. And I was like, wait, whoa, slow your roll, Christian. Like even if you're the face of TNT or even TBS, you would be either the TNT or TBS champion. That's highly impossible for both of those reasons. Because you're neither of those championships. Well, you was the TNT champion until you lost to Adam Copeland about a month ago, I believe. Yeah, like weeks before AEW Dynasty was even like a pay-per-view yet. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, wait, and I was saying, plus, like, you can be the TBS champion because that's a women's exclusive champion. It's the sister of the TNT championship. It's for females, like in the mid-card division and the women's division. But anyway, this is where Christian Cage continues, like Swerve, like, you stand on the top of the mountain as your world heavyweight champion. Fans had a mixed crowd reaction of this. And then this is where it's like, and at the end of the month and the last Sunday of May, there's a battle that needs to be settled again. And this is where fans start continuing to tell Christian to shut up until he's like, I said you need to shut up. Again, I need to conduct my business. And then this is where fans will be like, boo, like, we don't like you. And this is where the walls are crashing in. And when Swerve's house has been in the clothes on, and you can see, go whenever you want. Even though you won't be the champion anymore, Swerve. All you have to do is look yourself in the mirror, and you can see those stupid gold teeth that's around your mouth, that's in your mouth. That stupid gold teeth now around inside his mouth. Let me rephrase that. That'll be his jaw, not his teeth. Like his outer jaw. Let me rephrase that. But anyways, where we got and this is where Christian Cage's like, you know what? Since I took one of your dreads from you, maybe I should take one of your gold teeth from you right now. And then before he can even do so, this is where Swerve Strickland had backup. And then this is where Swerve Strickland's like, what do you expect? You think I did not have any friends that's gonna back me up? And this is where he's like, you can keep knocking me down. You can hit every single move that you got. The kill switch, or your or your left hand, right hand man of destruction, keep hitting me with choke slams, or hit me with a concerto, or rip out all my braids out of my head. Like, but you're not going to take this precious AEW championship from me. Like, and we'll keep getting back up, and then keep getting back up, and I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is to and show whose house it is, and then I will walk out as AEW World Champion at Double or Nothing or something like that. Like, so I dare you, Christian. If you want to take my gold championship belt and my gold teeth, come and get in this ring and get Jump Froggy and come and get it. Like, come and get both my gold that's in my hands and that's in my teeth. And then this is where Christian Cage's like, should I do it? Like, is it worth doing it now? And this is where then this is where the Swerve Strickland was like, oh, like, I see what's going on. Like, he's in an uncomfortable position. And when we all know, like, when Christian's in a very uncomfortable position, like, he's going to say, I quit. And fans were like, oh, like, and I was like, oh, boy, like, don't tell me this is going to take to an I quit match. And this is not going to be the first time that he loses in an AEW I quit match for a championship, except this time will be for the AEW World Championship, with him being the challenger rather than the champion that's going to lose the belt, rather than Swerve Strickland's going to retain. And do you think, for him saying that line, have you convinced that it could possibly be an I quit match? Or do you think this is just a dig at him for losing the last belt he held in AEW? But yeah, let me know down in the comments below about that. This is where Christian Cage then this is where then after he said that, this is where he gets attacked from behind by Brian Cage. This is where then the rest of Mogul Embassy's Gates of Agony start attacking Swerve Strickland. And then this is where they start beating him up until they pick him right back up after punching him with some strikes. And this is where this is where both Bishop Khan and Toa Liona then pick up him right onto his back, toss him like about 10 feet in the air, and then hit a triple power bomb right onto the triple power bomb right with the machine to Swerve, slam him back first. This is where this is where Christian Cage is like, he's like, yeah, this is such an enjoyment right now. This is where he started laughing and started being entertained along with the rest of the patriarchies. And this is where he thought barking and demanding the local embassy to finish him off. Like, finish him off! Like, he's no longer in your care. Like, y'all need to finish him and make sure he does not get back up. And then this is where they put some of the steel steps right in front of Al the announce table. This is where he got him on the outside. This is where they stand on the steel steps. This is where we saw Bishop Khan and Toa Liona then picked him up and did like what the Bludgeon Brothers, aka Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, used to do when they were a tag team in WWE, and grab one each of Swerve's arms in the left and right, lift him right up in the air, hit like an arm dragging power bomb, a double arm dragging power bomb, I guess you could say, right through Al the announce table, and then he just crashed and burned and explode right into the table. This is where then the Gates of Agony's like, yeah, like, and that was fun. And this is where fans will be like, boo, y'all suck for doing that to Swerve. Like, y'all need to. Y'all should be punished for doing this to y'all's world champion or our world champion. They're not theirs anymore because they're no longer friends, of course. So like you should be punished for doing this to our world champion. And do you think Swerve Strickland will have some friends of his own that are loyal to him, and that's going to help him get some kind of revenge onto the Gates of Agony? The Gates of Agony and Brian Cage, and to and help him fight Christian Cage. And let me know down in the comment section right down below, which I can see like whoever could team up with him, like Dustin Rhodes and who else that team with him before. I would say Keith Lee, but not exactly, because he still have some beef, probably have some kind of beef with him that they need to settle the score. But whoever that's friends with Swerve, that's in the AEW Rocket Room, they can help out him and Dustin Rhodes of fighting the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage. And soon after Christian Cage, and soon after we see them to do the same with Christian Cage and Kill Switch and Nick Wayne. But anyways, let's move on to the next slide. What's your thoughts on this? And then this is where we got Nick Wayne, then no, not Nick Wayne, Christian Cage. Why I even brought up his stepson, like with him saying like it's a pleasure conducting business with you boys. Like he said, the Young Bucks in the gorilla position. This is where then they got the headphones on, like saw the whole thing like from the backstage in Gorilla, like of seeing what should be showing and what not should be showing and should be edited out and stuff. It, And then this is where you saw the Young Bucks discussing something. And then this is where the Young Bucks were like, "Yeah, keep it up. Like, yeah, keep putting on a great show. Like, we are enjoying, we are appreciating you, you guys, doing a tremendous performance out here." And you like, and they tell the Patriarchs that, "Yeah, y'all did a great showing out there. Like, and hopefully we'll see plenty from you." This is where we saw Don Cal still in commentary because it seemed like he's filling in for the night for Taz, I guess you could say. Like because normally Taz will be sitting right to the left side, like while Excalibur in the middle, Tony Schiavone in the right. But yeah, tonight it seemed like Don Cal's filling in for Taz, and yeah, and let me know in the comments on what's the reason why Taz has been absent on AEW on this week's episode on Dynamite. Down in the comment section right down below. And do you think is he selling with Hook, like with him selling of I don't think he got brutalized. I think he's probably training his son more rather, yeah, like he's training his son Hook in order to get back in the ring because we're gonna be hearing more about him just a moment. But let's move on to the next slide. We got this is where we got Willow Nightingale was in a backstage interview. This is where the new female journalist like then asked well we seen last Wednesday on AEW Rampage in the main event of the street fight match against Sky Blue like which you successfully retained in the championship and like and in a Manitoba massacre street fight match. That's what it's called. And then this is where she said, like, and how you feeling since then? And then this is where Willow Nightingale said, like, physically not super great, but emotionally and spiritually, I am very happy and very excited to defend this title at Double or Nothing. But yeah, as you can see, me physically, like I'm not looking so good with this shiner on the left side of my eye, and you can never beat the smile on my face when it comes to of how I feel spiritually and emotionally. And then this is where we got the female journalist was like, yeah, we got weeks away for you to defend that title against Mercedes Moné, and then this is where she asked her like, what's like, and then she asked her like, what's her strategy of facing the CEO in their match, like in their New Japan Resurgence rematch, I guess you could say. And then this, and the, and then this is where she asked her, is she ready? And this is where Will Knight goes like, like, am I ready? Like, of course I'm ready for Double or Nothing. Like, I'm ready for any challenge. And what if it's I'm ready for any time. Like, what if it's on a pay-per-view or on the weekly televised show? What if it's a Dynamite match or a Rampage match, a Collision match? Like any sort of international challenger, like so Double or Nothing is really just another stomp into being the champion. Like, and now the question is, if I'm it's enough of me of being if I'm being ready. Like the question is Mercedes ready? And is she ready? Like, so Mercedes, are you ready for me? Are you ready for Double or Nothing? Like, are you ready for me, Double or Nothing, this championship match? Are you ready for anything against me? Like, and the last time we stepped in the ring, I walked out the victor with a championship, and I still have much respect, and I really feel sorry for you that you got hurt. Like, with me, legitimately. My realistic side of me, like I really feel sorry for you for suffering that injury and not be able to have a chance of winning that championship over in NJPW. And that was the end of your in-ring year career, like in 2023. But since then, I've been on the roof in my life. I became the New Japan Strong Women's Champion, the Heart Cup champion, and I won the and what. And then now, like this year, like beating Julia Hart a month ago, I'm your reigning defending TBS championship, and she was like, and then you can. Like, and you can pull out all the red carpet opportunities, and you can be the headlines. Like and, like and usually like, and you can have all that attention, but in the professional wrestling, like in match, like I am going to be the winner again. Like in May 26th, like in Las Vegas, Nevada, like you better be ready, Mercedes Moné. And this was like, so like, are you ready? Like for the fight of our whole entire life and our whole entire wrestling career? And do you think that the CEO is ready for Willow Nightingale at May 26th at AEW Double or Nothing live in Las Vegas, Nevada? Let me know down in the comments below. Prestigious part of all elite wrestling. I'm not sure if prestigious is the right word. I'm just saying like trying to come up with the best compliment. I'll say this the very I'll say the most splendid the other splendid division in all of AEW. This is where we got the matches where there was no any delays. This is where Jay White didn't try to just hurry up and try to run for a clothesline, but this is where Rocky Romero was number 7 on Gunther's list. Like as you can see, like him hitting a knife edge chop right onto the switchblade, and I was like, like I wouldn't be doing that too much, or else you'd be in the number 1 spot. And if you're not careful, you could be. You can be slapped with a murderous chop that Gunther has ever hit on any of his WWE opponents, any of his overall wrestling opponents combined. This is where then he started hitting a couple of chops, and then this is where until Jay White then try to grab onto his head, try to push him right to his corner on the upper left side. This is where Rocky Romero pushes right off of him. This is where he started hitting some slide kicks right into the left leg of the switchblade Jay White. This is where then Jay White then knee Rocky Romero right in the midsection. This is where he throws him right to the bottom corner of the ring. This is where then he threw him right to the upper side ropes. This is where the upper side corner of the ropes. This is where he slides down underneath the ring. This is where he was in the top corner of the ringside area. This is where he's like, that's all you got? Like, I thought you could do better than that, Mr. White. And this is where Jay White's like, yeah, you just got lucky there that I didn't already start hitting you with the big guns. Bang, bang. And then this is where then he chased him out right into the top corner. This is where he ran right to the left side. This is where he ran right back in the ring there. This is where then we saw Rocky Romero was like, I am Asuka. And this is where he hit the drop kick right onto Jay White. This is where then he fell right onto the outside. This is where then he went right to the bottom corner rope, went right back on top, try to go for a suicide dive right onto the switchblade. This is where he knocks him back first right onto the barricade. This is where he's like, Asuka, baby, like right in front of the camera. This is where then we got Jay White then Rocky Romero throw Jay White right back in the ring. This is where he went right to the upper left side. This is where then he goes for a sliding Hurricane Rana. This is where then we got this is where she went right into the lower right side. This is where he started hitting some right knuckle punches right into the face of Jay White. This is where Jay White's like, quit. He was like this is where it's like quit it, and then this is where and this is where Rocky Romero's like, okay, like be careful what you wish for though. This is where he went right to the upper right, like right into upper right to upper left side of the diagonal corner. This is where you get him another clothesline, which made Jay White got back right on the middle of the ring. This is where we saw Rocky Romero went right to the left side, run right through there, try to hit a clothesline, but this is where Jay White ducks out of the way. This is where Rocky Romero still was running, but he went right towards the right side, went right through there. This is where Jay White then hit a big clobbering clothesline that looked so brutally hard to the point that he could have knocked a Superman's head off. Like I was like, really? Like, did you really like? I was like, yeah, like he just hit him with the clothesline, but he did not decapitate his head off. Like normally, like the head move like that, you easily could do that, which I'm not sure why I even say that. But anyways, the point is that I'm surprised. I was like, how that Rocky Romero did that in the first place. But anyways, this is where we got. But this is where he hits a spinning power back suplex that looked like the Blue Thunder Bomb, which is the opposite of the least most devastating move in sports entertainment. This is where we got Jay White then got back on his knees. and this is where he continued doing his beating onto the Asuka man. But before I continue with any more onto this review, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take care of something for the next 5 minutes. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take care of something, and I'll be right back in here to finish off recapping more on the match and the show. Okay. I think. Where's the shoe? The shoe? I think that I thought they were. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you get 14 What? Uh-huh. I'll be right back. Uh-huh. Exactly. That's crazy. SNA fans, I'm back here, but for a second. This is where I'm gonna get this over with this match recap. Then I'm gonna head over somewhere real fast, take care of something fully. And I'm gonna be right back and go back to this review video. But this is where we got Asuka Rocky Romero then hit a sliding hurricane right on the switchblade Jay White. This is where then he was on his knees. This is where then Rocky Romero was like, that's what I'm talking about. This is where then he throws Jay White right back in the ring. This is where then he goes right up on the upper left side of the corner. This is where he trying to go for a crossbody right on the switchblade. This is where he try to go for a pin, but this is where we got Jay White get out at 2.9999999. This is where then we got Rocky Romero then somehow got back up. This is where he hits a sliding surfboard DDT right onto Jay White. This is where he tried to go for a pin, but the referee counted one, referee counted two. But Jay White got the shoulder up at 2.999999. Comes to 9 by minus 0.1 away from me. I was like, this was so close. You would have probably thought this would have been it, and this would have been a rare pin fall victory. And I was like, yeah, it's very rare for somebody to defeat Jay White. So this could be something special for the best friend member to get a win for him and Orange Cassidy's sake, so they can be potential trios but unfortunately that did not happen. As soon as we got Rocky Romero to try to go for sliced bread, this is where Jay White counted out of it. This is where then he hits him with a double single underhook brainbuster, I should say. This is where then he picks him up. This is where he hits him with the Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3. Still, and your winner of this match has still had the privileges of being trios tag team champions without defending them. And then this is where we got this is where we got but this is where we got the rest of the Bullet Club Gold members. What's their names? Austin and Colton Gunn to the triple team with him. This is where we got somebody coming out there to help him. Rocky Romero, which was none other than the Bastard Pack. This is where he scattered them off. I understand why, because Pac accidentally got the wrestling math wrong. Like, he still was outnumbered by one. Like, he was outnumbered by one, and there was only two plus. It was only two on one, and it was like 1 + 1 = 2 kind of situation, I should say. Yeah. So yeah. That was very nonsensical, which gave it 2 + 2 = potatoes, like a situation, or the 2 + 2 = potatoes of the night, I guess you could say. Nothing big deal, but at the same time, Pac is like a threat to be reckoned with. That you should be watching out for him, even though the catchphrase term is forced to be reckoned with. But I'll say threat is more of a term to use because he's more of a threat to them, like even for him being outnumbered by two guys, like when he's facing them alone. But this is where he's like, I'm coming after you. This is where he started pointing at the Bullet Club Gold guys. This is where we saw Samoa Joe next and was getting ready and start trying to get himself back on top into the main event. This is where it's like a war. This is the show what a warrior truly does, with him putting on boxing gloves, punching on the punching bag that his trainer was holding. This is where he started doing the rope, start pulling the like swinging it up and down, and start ripping up the ball, like the heavy ball, and bench pressing on it, and doing the boxing punches right onto this little that boxing pad, hand pad, I guess you could say. And then, he showed him training, like, in the gym, like, to get back where he once was, which he successfully did. He got the 1, 2, 3. And in the winner of this match, Chris Jericho and Big Bill. And the squash match, as we expected it to happen. This is like some kind of a toilet break match that's going to last less than 2 minutes. But this is where Jericho then retrieved back his FTW championship. This is where then he got on the microphone. This is where then he was like, oh. This is where fans start booing him in the building. He's like, boo, like, you humiliated Hook, and we cannot forgive you for that. And he's like, and this is where then they start chanting, you effed up, right on to Jericho. Jericho's like, okay, get fair enough. That's what he said on the microphone. He's like, I can't argue what you're saying right now. Like, I guess I might have messed up a bit. Like, and I totally deserve that, and I totally understand what you guys are coming from. Like, and I apologize. Like, I've been traveling around the world as long as I have, like, making memories for people that last a lifetime. Like, sometimes I make a mistake, but we learn from mistakes all the time. Like, and that's what the learning tree absolutely does. And then this is where fans are like, okay, like, that's fair enough as well. And then this is where then he's like, oh, like, and there's some people that's saying like, oh, Jericho's back, and then back on Dynamite again, and he's like, and of course he's like, of course I'm back on Dynamite. I wish I could be, if I wanted to, I could be here 2 hours straight. And I was like, I would not mind that as long as it has a good storytelling angle on each what's that segment or match, like with Jericho being involved in all the angles on the 2-hour Wednesday night event. Like, as long as it's not showing any tiring snooze fest with Jericho being involved with someone or something and at an angle. But let me know in the comments below if you would like to see two full hours of Jericho on AEW Dynamite television. Which I think, even like the old Tango, even too much of a good thing could be a bad thing. So maybe it's for the best that he would not stay on AEW TV for 2 whole hours, then rather just be 10 minutes, 10 whole minutes. of TV time. I guess that's what balances the life, I guess you could say. And and this is where we got Jericho then said like after he said like I would have beat on AEW Dynamite 2 hour stage if I could, but as for the world champion, like which that means that this championship is for all you people, and then fans are like we appreciate that, like in out of a character moment. And then this is where Jericho's like, yeah, and I thank you people, like the support. Not only thank Big Bill for like trying Redwood here, like and then and he's like, what a great job, like what you did tonight, Big Bill. Like you did a very excellent job. He pulled right up in the Jericho vortex, and it put, and he's been given pointers of the Jericho learning tree, and you did an excellent job tonight, man. And I will give my appreciation to and I want to also thank Shibata. What a great match we had last week. Like, and we got the highest rating of that match. And can you believe that, guys? Like we choked each other to death 70 different times. And he beat me in the head beat me in the head with a garbage can while I threw a hockey puck right onto his head. And then this went like, and then he's like, and yeah, like Queso Rasa, I guess, right? And then this is where fans like, I guess you're right. And then this is where then Jericho's like, and most importantly, I also want to thank Hook for like we still haven't seen him and we haven't seen him since AEW Dynasty when he hit himself in the baseball bat. And I was like, really? Like, you're really blaming Hook for something that you did in order to you become the FTW championship, even though you were proving a point there, but you're really blaming himself, hitting himself with a bat that belongs to you, which is what you named Floyd. Like, man, he's really begging himself to be the most hated wrestler of the year of 2024. He's trying to beat the likes of Drew McIntyre and Solo Sikoa and Trent Beretta and anybody else that's trying to be the hated man or woman of the year. Well, I don't say woman, like that's for a separate category. But yeah, he's trying to be the most hated man of the year over any wrestler in all of professional wrestling, and whether if it's over WWE, AEW, New Japan, TNA, you name it. He's trying to beg himself to be a candidate of the Hater of the Year award. But anyway, this is where then Jericho's like Hook, like you can take much time as you want. Like, yeah, I know the he gets the lessons like in the learning tree that taught you Hook, like, and then would you and again if you are ready, like just let me know, and I can gladly to help you enroll into the learning tree. And then this is where he run into Tony Schiavone. He's like, oh look, it's good old Schiavone. Like how you do? And then this is where Tony Schiavone's like, Chris, how you doing, man? Like it's been a while I talked to you. And this is where Chris Jericho. And then this is where then Tony Schiavone's like, Big Bill, you're the man. And then yeah, and what a lovely crowd that has an excellent taste. Like, and I hate to interrupt you guys, like, but I've been just told that Hook will make his return into AEW next Wednesday, right here on Dynamite. And he's like, and yes, he will. So yeah, you have plenty to worry about. Worry about in the next 7 nights. And this is where Jericho's like, all right then, like, yeah, like. He was like, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to celebrate Hook's return, right? Maybe we should celebrate together, like next Wednesday on the May 14th edition of Dynamite. You know what? All of us, including you fans that are in attendance, or anybody, all the fans at home that are watching as well, we should all celebrate Hook's return. Right together. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for thank you for bringing some. Thank you for bringing money. Thank you for paying for your tickets. Thank you so much. Thank you. And this is all for you, even for you, which it had me dying with laughter. I was like, this is why he's the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs of all of professional wrestling. And some may say, like, why is Jericho the FTW championship and he's burying Hook? And I'm like, how do you know that? Like, if he's not actually trying to put him over rather than burying him just because he beat him for the FTW. Maybe the plan to make him even more of an elevated and make him and show that he could be a future world champion one day. But he really means it rather than trying to make him be in his learning tree. He just saying trying to do that just to be in this rivalry programming with the cool handsome devil. But anyways, yeah. Let me know down in the comment section right down below. Like if you if we could possibly see Hook, then we could see Hook or we could see some kind of a celebration segment with Hook's return, like only for Hook to like at first it looked like he's accepting Jericho's celebration party of his return, and it looked like he's about to join Jericho in his learning tree, like only for him to challenge him to win his championship back at